Yo, this is Top Flight. We're back on our Rush journey. This song's called Tom Sawyer.
I know I've heard this before. I think I've heard the name and it sounds super familiar. I can't tell. I couldn't like. I think when I hear it, I'm gonna be like, I've heard it, but I don't know.
You told me you think you heard people that used to jam Rush back in the day.
Well, I grew up on like certain old school rock songs, and I think Rush was like somewhere like it wasn't like someone that I was actively listening to, but I think it was like in the circle of probably some of the songs I was listening to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like the intricate and the time.
His
like
lyric writing and what he's saying, what he's doing is pretty crazy.
Let's get into this Rush Tom Sawyer.
Let's go.
A Monday warrior, mean stride. Today's Tom Sawyer, mean pride. Though his mind is not for rent, don't put him down as arrogant. His reserve a quiet defense, writing out the day's events.
Stop it real quick. It's crazy. He says, my mind is not for rent. And that's like, we're renting our mind all day out to technology, to podcasts, to BS everywhere we look. And it's like, this guy was probably so ahead of his time that he could make really complex lyrics sound catchy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just thought that was a powerful line.
I also like taking that mind not for rent is that they can pay for his artistry in that form and kind of like control it.
Oh yeah. Double edge.
That's what I kind of also, a double play on the lyrics right there.
Stay in your head like a migraine. Let's go.
Know?
Gets high on you, and the space he invades, he gets by on you.
Who? So today's Tom Sawyer, he gets high on you. Who's Tom Sawyer again? Like I know I can't picture like his story, and I know it's something I should know and I've known. I just for some reason don't know his exact story right now. Do you?
The only thing I know is like a kid, and I know like the racist piece about it. Yeah.
Well, what's
That's
that?
all I know about. I think it's some like racist statement inside the book that was like everyone talks about it again, but
He's a mischievous and adventurous young protagonist of Mark Twain's classic, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, growing up in Missouri, a well-meaning but disobedient boy who skips school, plays pranks, and dreams of being a pirate despite of living under strict care. Tom Sawyer. Today's like mischief. He gets high on you, so it's like, is he saying like the fans are like these mischiefs who are getting high on his lyrics? What does he mean by that?
that's what I was kind of lost on too. Like I was trying to connect the Tom Sawyer piece of the mischief, like the kid that's like wild, like out of control and uncontrollable. But I don't know if that ties to the idea of like the government trying to control something. You know what I'm saying? And like, but they're like rebellious.
Or maybe the government is the Tom Sawyer. I don't remember the full story, and I don't remember the racist part. But I guess when you grow up and you don't see, like, you see it different when you're in different different shoes, which I didn't even think about, because like later you go back and see Disney films and you're like, oh, that was bad,
Yeah, it has like racial slurs all throughout the book.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's crazy because you grow up and you don't notice these things until you notice them, and then you can't unnotice them once you notice them. That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's even people I knew who I grew up with, and I'll be around later in life, and I'll see them or something, and they'll say something. I'm like, that's kind of questionable. But you don't know it until you know it. Like, and that's, I think, interesting to say, ignorant eyes. You know what I mean? Because once you can see something through someone else's eyes and have empathy, or see something that's unjust, and then you can't unsee it. Now it's a choice.
That's the truth. Like, it's one of those things. Like, even with different sayings that happened when we were young and stuff like that, and then you see it now and you're like, wow, like that, it does have like a difference. If you never decide to look at it from the other angle, then you actually, sometimes it's intentional because you decide not to look at it from that angle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've always been like a person, like, I never felt like
a victim.
Yeah, because like I was very aggressive as a kid, so like,
yeah, no,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I was very, like, even as up until my 20s, like I was very like, I gave
it's
out
almost
a lot of
you're in
consequences.
war.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I gave out, you know what I'm saying? I did a lot of messed up stuff, so then I was like very like responsive to people who treated people a certain way, and then I responded a lot. But it's just one of those things. Like, it's just a way to look at it, and then if you look at it from both ways, you see the difference of it now than what you did before. But I'm wondering how that ties to, like, I get the idea of being rebellious and everything like that, but I don't understand like who is the rebellion in this versus whether it's like what he's preaching or whether it's what they're trying to control of like the consumer, or what that understanding is.
I think it all goes back to he doesn't like being famous, or he doesn't like the people. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, because he said something about the government. This is one of those ones we're going to have to do a double take on.
Yeah.
But like, subscribe, comment, The Rush.